Back for second half highlights. Troy Smith found 8 different receivers in the first half. And if you're looking for an X factor in the game, forget it, because there's X, Y, Z factors. They're everywhere in this one with all those different receivers and weapons that you have out there. Did you think it was going to be any sort of shootout the way it was? 28-14 in the first half alone.
Well, I knew neither team was going to be able to control the game on the ground because both Ohio State and Michigan play awfully good run defense. I didn't know that it would be a 42-39 game, but you know, you have to keep up, and we just felt like as we saw the game unfold, we needed to score points.
Well, you're going to get the ball here in the second half, and who better to go to than a good offensive guy like Paul Warfield, huh?
Well, I tell you what, Paul Warfield did a great job talking to our guys about focus and concentration and being a champion, and Paul Warfield has more class than he's unbelievable. It was an honor to have him here, and there you see Mike Hart starting out the half. You know, after we went 3 and out, unfortunately, they move it right down and look kind of effortless there for a minute, and it's a different ball game.
Well, yeah, it is. 33 yards when he breaks free there, and 2 yards to go in for the touchdown. And it is a 28-21 game, just 7 points of difference. And then Troy, one he'd like to have back, trying to just force it in there a little bit.
Yeah, he tried to make something happen, and you know, turnovers will kill you, and here we're giving them a chance. But I really thought that our defense stopping them and holding them to a field goal might have been the difference in the game.
Well, certainly when you look at the final score, had they scored on that drive, you know, you win it by 3 here if we jump ahead. I mean, that's a pretty good way to look at it for certain. Trading 6s for 3s is always something you do, and holding them a 3 and out, the first 3 and out you had in the game to force that field goal.
That was huge. We got off the bat there with a little hitch route, and then Antonio Pittman made people miss, and you know, offensive line did a good job, just a basic off-tackle play, and it was a heck of a play.
Well, the guys had to sense up front that running the football would be a way, you know, to demoralize Michigan.
Well, we wanted to be effective, that's for sure, and they're coming right back down the field, and you know, they have a good offensive line, they have an outstanding quarterback, and we put some pressure on them there, and I think that's David Patterson who made the big hit, and you know, there was a lot of emotion on both sides.
Well, answering the call, I mean, you go down there, the Pittman touchdown, you know, comes at a key time to spread out a 28-24 game to make it 35-24, and then you keep coming on defense, get the pressure going, and back on offense, you know, with no turnovers in the first half, and then Alan Branch has 2 turnovers.
Unbelievable. You know, Doug's had a little problem with his hand, and you know, we fumbled the snap, and here they come on the nice reverse play, and I don't think he quite made it in on that one, but they made it in, you know, shortly thereafter, and you can't turn the ball over against great teams like Michigan.
Yeah, play review there, and really just a 9-yard drive, and they find 7 points on that. This is a play we've seen before, and it's just the timing of it that works out, and you got Antonio Pittman making great moves.
I'd say it was a great run. It was an excellent job by Stan White, hooking the end. Good fake by Troy. Now we're coming back and just hitting some of our basic stuff in our empty set, and you know, Troy knows our system through and through, and our offensive line is protecting, and this was a big play here because he threw an incompletion, but it was a late hit out of bounds, personal foul, and just like when we had the pass interference that killed us, penalties will hurt you too.
Exactly, and it hurt both ways, and you know, it's just like the last one to make the fatal mistake, because this is a drive that sends you a long way towards victory here.
That was a great job staying in bounds by Brian Robisky, and great protection those last 2 plays, getting us down into the goal, to the touchdown.
13 yards on the pass play, 42-31, Ohio State with the lead over Michigan, and they're not going anywhere because Jay Richardson's got Henny corralled.
Well, that was a big sack by Jay, and then we had the pass interference on the 4th down. I think it was in this set, and then they found Ecker, their good tight end, for the touchdown, and they went for 2 and executed there on a little hitch route, and 2 minutes to go in the game, and here comes the onside kick. It makes you nervous. It's 2 of the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, and you know what happened, at Illinois. That was an interesting little fire drill there.
Oh, boy. And here Teddy did a good job. That was Teddy's best catch of the night.
You could certainly say that. And Antonio Pittman running the clock out here and just loving that feeling as the clock does tick down.
No question. Hard-fought win. 2 great teams. What can you say about the Ohio State-Michigan game?
Everything you thought it would be.
Everything you thought it would be, and I'm sure everyone that watched it loved it. I know everyone that was there loved it because I could hear them.
Yeah, well, you saw the number flash up there on the crowd, 105, 700 plus out there. Third down conversions, they're the best in the country at stopping teams on third down. You did very well, especially in key third downs.
I think we were 7 for 11 or something like that, and they had been giving up 25%.
Yeah.
And but that's what Troy does well. Our receivers are really smart about what coverages are going on. Our protection was solid, and obviously that could be the difference in the game.
Yeah, 2 big runs in seemingly short yardage, run up the middle between the tackle type plays that are broken for long touchdowns. Is that when they get so many guys in the box and you just break a few and you go?
Well, it was 2 interesting formations. One, we traded the tight end, and I think their safeties got a little bit hesitant, and you'll notice Antonio split the safeties on his. And then the other one was an unbalanced formation, and we really didn't block it well at the point of attack, but Beanie broke the tackle. But their safeties, again, were a little bit out of line, I think, because of the unbalanced.
All right, a tribute to our seniors coming up, the fifth-year seniors and others, and there are a whole bunch of them. Stay with us here on Buckeye Football Weekly. The Bears are back. Ohio State's BCS Bears marking another trip to the desert for the national championship are making a reappearance. Be on the lookout for them coming soon. Proceeds benefit Ohio State athletics.